Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. So this is this is my first video here on YouTube that I'm going to do a full face makeup tutorial. I have done makeup before on Facebook Lives, but I haven't in a while, so I will link those down below if you want to check those out, and my Instagram and all those. So yeah, let's get started. I will be using this palette, Lesdomakeup. I'm just going to be doing a simple look today. We have a family barbecue, so yeah. Here is the colors that are in this palette. Very pretty. I have used this palette before and I absolutely love it. And I will go through the steps as I go. I am not going to fill in my brows because I just plucked them and shaped them and everything today, so they're a little sensitive and I just don't want to put a lot of product on them. So I will do a little bit of brow gel and that will be it. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia in dark brown brow gel on my brows just to keep my hairs in place. Just like that. And there we go. So in how I explain in my lives as well, is there is no wrong way to doing brows. Like legit, you can just slap on a brow product and sorry, that's me concentrating. Obviously I can't talk and do something at the same time. Not normal. Just kidding. Clean it up. Like, it's literally all about the concealer, in my opinion. See how like this one came out perfect and then this one's just, yeah, I can't work well with my hand like this, and I can work better with my hand like this for some odd reason. But that's okay because we're gonna go ahead and clean that up. I do take a brush like this and just feather out the ends. And then I'll take my finger and just like that. And then the concealer will just shape them up to perfection. Alrighty. So I know my lighting is bad. I don't have a proper setup yet to do makeup, excuse me. I'm going for concealer today. I'm going to go ahead and be using Jeffree Star in C16. It is a little dark. Well, it varies a little. It was perfect shade before, but with summer it's like, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I've gotten darker, so yeah, it's normally the perfect shade for me. And I'm just going to use a Wet n Wild brush that I got from the dollar store. And it's just a flat brush. I'm just going to pick some of that product up. And then I'm looking down because I'm looking in the mirror. And I'm just going to go follow the outline of the brow. And I'm not using a lot of product because I don't need I just shaped my brows, so they don't need a whole lot of cleanup, so I'm not using a lot of product. And then I'm just sweeping the rest of that down, and then don't judge me. I haven't cleaned my sponge yet. I cleaned my brushes, but not my sponges. And then I'm just going to take my sponge and just go gently over that. And I'm not going to smudge it up because I don't want it to get in the brow, but I am going to just lightly tap it. And there's that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. Now both of my brows are different. One is higher than the other slightly. I get Botox for migraines, so don't judge me. Just like that. And that's what I mean by my concealer is darker than I would like it to be, is that I have gotten darker with the summer, and so it matches my skin tone. And so I'm just going to take a little cloth and wipe the rest of that concealer off. I'm not going to clean up the top because I don't need to right now. But normally I would. Now I'm going to go ahead and take, normally I do brows and then I do eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the Morphe Translucent Eyelid Primer. I got this in a trio. It was the Morphe spray, the eyelid primer, and the foundation primer together, and I believe it was like $15 on sale on the Morphe website, which I think is a great deal. And I love, love, love the setting mist. And I've had it for a few months now, and it's lasted me a while. I'm just gonna put a few dots. A little goes a long way. I normally spread it with my finger just to get even, but my nails are pretty sharp and I keep poking myself with them, so I'm just gonna use my sponge. And I'm just gonna pat that in evenly. If you hear sounds in the background, that's my kids. I have 4 kiddos that are here that are mine, so sometimes it can be loud. And then if you hear barking, that's my dog. I have something in my eye. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this fluffy brush. It is a eyeshadow P15 by I can't even read that. I don't even have my glasses on right now. I don't even know if you guys can read that. This is what it looks like. I believe I got it in Ipsy subscription a while back. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this kangaroo color. I'm just gonna tap it off, and I'm gonna put that just above the crease. And I'm just gonna, and I didn't use a lot of product, I just barely dipped it in. And then I pat, and then I swipe back and forth like windshield wipers. You can I blow it off, tap it off. I guess it just depends what mood I am in. Back and forth. And then I do the same to the other eye, above the crease. And I'm actually going to switch brushes. That one seems just a little too stiff for me today. I'm going to switch to this brush. And it's just a mermaid brush that I bought a set of them for like $10 on Wish. And it looks like this. And I'm picking up that same kangaroo color. There we go. This one's a little bit softer, so it works a little bit easier. And then just blend, blend, blend. So when I'm doing my eyes, I like to go in with lightest to darkest. I find that blends just a little bit better with whatever eye look that you're doing. Even if you're doing just a simple everyday eye look, the lightest that you can get it, even if you're just going to set your lid and then just do a simple look, is better. Now, sometimes I will use anywhere from 3 to 5 colors just to blend it so it'll look really blended and well on the eye. Okay, I think I'm happy with the way that that looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush, but before I dip into the next color, I have one of these, which is an eyeshadow switch, is a makeup cleaner. It just has this little pad in here, and when you rub your brush on it, it takes off the eyeshadow that you just used. One of these I recommend. It comes in handy. I bought this one at TJ Maxx, and I recently found a few at Ross. But when you do that, see, look, nothing is coming off of the brush. So these are very good if you're going to use the same brush for several different colors. So now I'm going to go into this 915 color, which is a little bit darker. This is the one I just used. And now I'm going to go into this color. And I'm going to place that one. Sorry, somebody's calling me. I'm going to place that one in the crease. So right underneath the color I just used. And it's darkening it up. And you're just going to, I normally just place it and then windshield wipers. Back and forth. A little bit more, place it, windshield wipers. Sometimes I do small circular motions and then windshield wipers. Patting, windshield wipers. In the corner, because it didn't reach the corner of my eye yet, I do circular motions. And I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean my brush off again. Sometimes I do tend to use one same brush if I like the way that it's placing down the color. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go into this. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to use the same brush. I'm going to go into more of a packing brush, like this. This is an e.l.f. brush that I bought at Walmart. And I'm going to go into this Angel Baby color right here. It, on camera, it looks like a bright red, but it's actually more of like a brick red. And I'm just going to pack that on to the eyelid. Just like this. I do this all the time. I say I'm going to do a natural look, and then I end up doing something else that's just, I don't even know. And don't judge me because I'm not ready yet. I still have to get ready and get my hair done or do my hair. Okay. Just like that. Then I will go into that brush that I was using, and there's nothing on it right now, but I'm going to go into that last color that I was using, that 915. Barely dip into it, and I'm going to go back into the crease where that brick red and the crease meet, and I'm going to go back and forth just to blend those two colors out on both sides. Back and forth. Just like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to clean that brush off. And then I'm just going to go above where our very first color was and go back and forth. Clean it off. Again, back and forth. And clean it off. And then what I'm going to do is use a little bit of a Hello in the palette. It's this really pretty shimmery color. Looks like that on the finger. And I will swatch it right here. Really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the brow bone with that. And I'm going to use this precision angled brow brush. I'm just going to dip into that lightly and go right under the brow. And see how it just highlights it. And do the same thing to the other side. Just like that. And I'm going to take that brush that I was using to blend and just go back over that first color that we had placed down and right under the highlight, just to make sure that there's not a harsh line at all. And that's the color. Okay, now next for me would be eyeliner. I don't think I'm gonna do an eyeliner today. I think I'm just gonna do lashes. Lashes I'm gonna be using today is the 027 lashes. I bought them on Wish just to test out some lashes. I don't know what brand or anything that they are. Well, they're probably not even a brand because they're from Wish. They come in this little glass holographic container, and this is what they look like. Really pretty. I ordered a bunch of them together and I really like them. Let me get some tweezers. They're really pretty, like I said. I have used a few of them and they're really good quality. So if you're looking for, I don't know, a few day use lashes that are really good quality, then I think that they're great. Girls don't fight. Sorry, my girls are fighting. The lash glue that I will be using is the Duo one. I get this at Walmart in King Soopers. This is my favorite lash glue to use. So yeah, normally I do eyeliner first and then I'll do lashes. Unless I'm not doing eyeliner, then I just do lashes first. Okay. Find a mirror real quick. Measure these and then cut them first. Bear with me. See, super pretty and wispy. Now I don't think I'm gonna cut these ones. They're pretty good. Most lashes that I buy from the store, I don't have a favorite pair of lashes. Besides, I did have one pair, but I don't even remember what pair they were because I know that they went out of stock and they never came back in stock. And I believe they were a bumblebee pair. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the lash and put some glue on there. Oh wait, I need to find some scissors real quick because I need to cut this lash real quick. second. So I'm not trimming down the lash, but on the ends, sometimes there's just a little bit of band left. So that's just what I was trimming. And then what I do is just place the glue along the strip. Like so. Sorry, that's just my watch ringing. Give me just 1 second. So sorry. So I already put this lash on. I had gotten a phone call that I had to take. But, so I already put this lash on. That's what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put the other lash on for you. Take it off. So I don't know if you guys can see. The camera will focus. It has just these little itty bitty bands that are left. So that's just all that I trim off of these ones. Normally I have to take it off just a little piece of lash, and then they're perfect for me. So I'm just gonna place the glue along the strip. I don't place a lot of glue, just enough to cover the strip and make sure that the ends are covered. Let it dry for a few seconds. Sometimes, depending on the temperature of my house, the glue will dry just a little fast. So yeah. Sometimes I put on mascara before I put my lashes on, and sometimes I don't. Today I'm not, just because my eyes have been irritated, so I'm not going to put mascara on my top lashes. I don't think. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. They blend in pretty good. So I'm not going to do that today, but normally I would do that. So yeah. So now it's starting to get like this transparent. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it on before it dries down too much. And my lash is sticking to my tweezers. Okay. So I normally get the center down first, and then I'll get the corners down. I find that tweezers do work best when you're first starting out. So you can see a little bit of glue at first, so that does dry down. And then with the tweezers, my nails are long enough, so I just use my nails. You can just pinch. Yeah, see this. I don't know why, but I always feel like this eye is smaller than the other eye. So this one's poking me just a little bit. And I can't tell if it's because so you'll definitely tell when you put it on right and when you don't. Don't be afraid to pull it off and then glue it back on. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing that. We all make errors, you know. It's like trial and error, definitely, with everything that anybody does, you know. Nobody's perfect in this world, so I know I definitely am not perfect. So I just reapplied glue. I'm gonna let it dry for a few seconds. Definitely try not to get glue on your tweezers, because then they'll stick to your eyelash and then you won't be able to place it on right. And if you do, just clean it off. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this to dry for a few seconds. just going to place that on. So this side I had to kind of like pull up and over because it was stuck to like the middle of my lashes. That happens sometimes. Sometimes I can get my lashes on with like no problem in like a matter of seconds, and sometimes I do struggle with my lashes. Like this one I got on no problem. There we go. That's perfect. So see, this one I can't feel that it's on at all. That's when I know that my lashes are on perfect. Now this one, when I put it on, it was stabbing kind of like the corner, even though it wasn't all the way to the end, and the end felt a little weird. So don't ever let your eyes feel like uncomfortable, like it's not worth it at all. You always want to be comfortable with anything that you have on your face. Like it's you, and you know, you want to feel beautiful, you know, in your own ways, and that's why we wear makeup, you know, is to feel beautiful. So yeah, there's my spill. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go into I already did put moisturizer on my face. The moisturizer that I've been using, my cousin gave it to me, but it's for all skin types, and it is Confidence in a Cream Anti-Aging Armor by It Cosmetics. I like it because obviously you can see I break out quite a bit. I was getting scars right here and right here from breaking out. Like as soon as I hit 30, it was like, bam, we're gonna give you acne. So I've just been taking care of my face a lot and whatnot, but yeah, I still break out, and that moisturizer seems to help me. So yeah, I already moisturized my face. I'm not going to use a primer today. I think that's all I'm going to use is the moisturizer. I don't want my face to feel too heavy today. Before I put my foundation on, I'm going to go ahead and take my sponge and my mist, and I'm going to spray my sponge just a little bit. Make it a little moist. Oh, it smells so good. Shake my foundation a little bit. The foundation I'm using is Bare Minerals Bare Pro in Pecan 18. That's what it looks like. Yes, it's messy. And I am just going to squirt a little bit on my hand and hope that I'm almost out. Hope that it's not going to get all over. I got it on my shirt. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Try to put a little bit on my sponge instead. There we go. Sorry, I'm not doing a bunch of pumps. It's just I have to be careful when I'm pumping it. Squirting all over the place. No way, no. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and, if you see my eyes get big, sorry, like I can't see. I'm supposed to be wearing my glasses. So this is like my go-to foundation. I have like 3 main foundations that I wear. The Bare Minerals Urban Decay All Nighter when I'm like going out, which is rare. I mean, like I'm a mom of 4, so yes, I hardly go out. And Revolution is the other one. That one I just got this year, and I like it. It is a little more on the matte side, so if your skin is dry, I don't recommend it. Or if you do wear it, just put a lot of moisturizer and try skin oil with it. There's my kid. Can you hear them? My son's being wild. Alex? Yeah? You need to listen, love. What? You need to listen, please. Okay. My son's 6, so he gets hyper sometimes. I do take my foundation down my neck. That is how I match my foundations, is to my neck. Oh, my hands are hurting. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put on, even though it matches my skin, I'm going to put on the Jeffree Star. See, it's a little lighter, but I'm going to put it under my eyes, tip of my nose, forehead, and chin. Now I have had this concealer for since it came out, actually, and I am loving it. Give me just 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. My husband called me. So yeah, I just patted in my under eyes. And now I'm gonna use the Revolution baking powder. On my sponge, I'm gonna use this side and this side. So this side I'm gonna use for my under eyes, and this side I'm gonna use for my cheeks. So yeah, I'm just gonna go under my eyes, and that's just because my eyes are really wrinkly right now, so yeah. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take a big fan brush like this. Now these brushes I got on sale last year around Christmas time. There was 15 brushes for $10. No, 10 brushes for $15. And I had to have them because they have the gold and pink in them. Really pretty, and I'm such a glitter person, so yeah, I had to have these, and my husband bought them for me. So I'm just going to pick up some of that powder. That was actually a lot. I'm just going to tap some off on my hand, and then I'm just going to go on my face so that when I do my contour, it doesn't take off my foundation. So yeah, I'm just setting my foundation. Not using a lot of baking powder at all. And I am gonna wipe. I don't want to bake my under eyes for very long, so I still feel like this. There we go. My husband had called because he wants to go fishing later, so. There we go. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use, sorry, my eyelash was a little weird. There we go. So I'm gonna use the Tarteist Pro Glow to Go. This is my favorite little palette. I got it at Sephora. If you can't tell, it's my favorite. I need a new one. I'm going to use the color Chisel to contour. And then I'm going to use Burst and Gleam together to highlight. And I'm going to use This brush right here, I don't even know who it's by, but it's a little more tapered. Take out some of that product, tap some of it off, and I'm just gonna go around the top of the forehead and the hairline. And I'm gonna take it all the way to the sides. Just to bring back some of that color to my face. And then, so the way I like to contour is from the top of the ear down. I have small ears. So, and I'm lightly touching. Lightly. I don't want to disturb the foundation at all. And I'm using a light color. I don't want my foundation to look, or my contour to look muddy at all. I don't want to look like I have, that's why I'm lightly taking it, like I'm just light-handedly doing it. I don't want to look like I have dirt on my face at all. My face to look slimmer. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more and I'm going to place that right underneath the jawbone. Just like that, see? Carve myself out and blend, blend, blend. It's all about the blending. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and use, I don't know where all my brushes are right now. Help me. Okay, so before I do the highlight, I do place, or no, actually, I'm gonna do the highlight first. I'm gonna use the Gleam and the Burst in that same palette, both of them together, tap off a little bit, and then see. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, the gods are singing to me. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. I'm in love. I'm in love. And then I'm going to take a brush like this. Same, it came in that 10 brush set. Pick up the same highlight on the tip of the nose and on the bridge of the nose. Just like that. I don't contour my nose. I just don't like to. A little bit on the chin. Blend it out a little bit. Forehead. Yes. Yes. And then I'm going to take a little bit smaller brush. Like this. Yes, it's stained. And I'm going to take a little bit of those same colors and I'm going to come right in here in my inner corner and highlight. The reason I do this is because it makes the eyes look bigger and just more refreshed, in my opinion. Where are you going, shorty? Outside. Okay. Can I go right on my bike? Nope. Trampoline? I'm gonna place a little bit because it's more intense. I'm gonna place it right under there. Yes. What, Tiffany? Yes, you can play on the trampoline, babe. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Now I'm going to go into my blush, which I like to use this Katie Rimmel London 3-in-1, which it's a highlighter, contour, and a blush. I've had this for a long time too. The only thing that I do use in it, so when I first started doing makeup, I used to use the contour, and let me tell you, it is way too dark. That will make you look like you have mud on your face. Don't want to use it. So the highlighter is in it. I mean, it's subtle, so if you want subtle, go for it. I love the blush in this. It has the right pinkish tones, not too overwhelming, but it also has the gold specks in it. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more intense pink blush, but really pretty shimmer, I totally recommend, and I've been using it for about 6 or 7 years, this Shimmer Loose. It's eyeshadow, but I use it as blush, and it's from the Dollar Tree. Love it. I'm going to use the Rimmel though. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm just going to pick some up on my brush. And I'm going to use this Beauty Mousse Pro. Pick some up. It looks like a lot, but it's not. And I'm going to place it between my contour and my highlight on my cheekbone. Right there. And what that's going to do is it's going to help to blend it out. Now with this, I push a little hard, but not enough to disturb the foundation at all. Yes, I do place whatever's left on the tip of my nose, on the tip of my forehead, and on my chin. It just gives a little bit more shimmer and color back to my face and gives that photoshopped look. I love it. I get so many compliments. There you go. That's all I gotta say. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Revolution baking powder again, and that's when I'm gonna use this part of my sponge. I didn't get the sponge. I got the sponge for Christmas from my cousin, so, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it from the middle of my ear to the corner of my lip. And I'm just gonna clean up that contour. Just like that. I'm only gonna leave it on for a little bit, but while I'm leaving it on, I'm going to go ahead and put some color in my waterline. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush, and I'm gonna use the lightest color we used, which was Kangaroo, in the Lesdomakeup palette, and I'm gonna do it right on my waterline. And I'm going to do that on both sides. Now make sure that you are very careful and you do tap off the excess when you're doing this, so that it doesn't, the excess, so that it doesn't get all over your foundation and all that work you just did. Now I'm going to clean off my brush and go into the next color that we used. And go right on top of that, closer to the waterline. Okay, wipe off my brush, use the same brush, and go into that last color that we used. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit bigger brush, like this, and doesn't have anything on it at all. And I'm just going to fan it out just like that. You know, this brush is a little hard. Let's use this one. A little bit more fanned out. Yeah, just like that. Now definitely let me guys let me wipe off my contour first before I start talking. I'm going to use this brush. It's a foundation brush, or bronzer brush, sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and gently wipe off the baking that I put on. See how it leaves a line? Now I'm just going to take the edge of the brush and diffuse that line because I don't want that line there. Just like that. Alrighty. Had an itch. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and place mascara in my lower line. Just like so. Sorry if you guys can't see. For this type of stuff, I have to look close. Now I did get a little bit of mascara right here, but I'm going to go ahead and take the end of my sponge, and it just cleaned it right up. So don't even worry. Don't freak out. Normally I do put black eyeliner in the inside of the waterline, but I'm not going to do that today either. So what I was going to say was, before I interrupted myself, was if you guys want to watch more videos, makeup videos, oh, I have an itch, let me know. I can definitely start making more videos and we can get some giveaways going. I have some makeup brushes, some palettes, some eyeshadows, some other things that I have been saving to do in giveaways, some lip glosses and all that stuff. So if you guys love this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, leave a comment for me, subscribe, go check me out on my other social medias and whatnot, and then I will be posting another video soon. And I hope you guys liked and enjoyed, and no, I'm not done. I still got my lips to do. If you have any recommendations, cool, leave them in the comments. Please, no bad vibes. We are going to be using the Jeffree Star allegedly. Unfortunately, this is the only color that I own from Jeffree, but that took me a minute to think about. I love it. Love it. I do have one of his glosses. I do want to get more, but we'll see. Ooh, it's getting windy outside. I don't know what that was. The house girl. I'm scared. I hate wind. I hate thunder. I hate it all. I hate it all. I don't know if this lipstick necessarily goes with this. And no. I'll probably take it off and just put some gloss on. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see videos of. I do a lot of stuff. I do makeup, nails, hair, all of it. Yeah, leave me suggestions, comments, whatever you want. I'm gonna do some vlogs with my family in it, so you guys will get to know me for sure. I'll go ahead and leave my other info in the comments so that you guys can follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. And if you guys want me to follow you on any social media, go ahead and leave that information for me too, or go ahead and send me or leave me a PM and I will follow you for sure, for sure. Oh, I almost forgot my setting mist. Smells. I wish I could eat it. Well, I hope you guys liked. If you want to see the finished result, I will post pictures later after I'm done getting ready. But I gotta go because it's almost time for my I don't know why I have an itch right there. It's almost time for my barbecue, but I will let you guys know later. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving a thumbs up, and I will talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye.